Good morning, day 45, and we are finally getting out of Idlewild. So we got, yeah, so the Idlewild Inn gives a shuttle to through hikers.
Because I can't come back here.
Gives a shuttle to through hikers up to the Double Slide Trail, so we got that ride up here, and now we are just enjoying some last minute breakfast and such before we head up. Should be kind of a chill day-ish, just because we're only going about 4.5 miles to the San Jacinto Peak trail junction, and then camping somewhere around there so that tomorrow we can attempt to summit. So yeah, it is all going to be uphill today though, so may not be a lot of miles, but we're probably going to go slow and just kind of chill, especially because we're not going far today. We're probably not gonna super push pace or anything. But I'm tired. I'm tired, but generally feeling all right. My knee's been giving me some problems today, and Corey's being a creeper. But we're gonna tape it up and stuff, so ready to get back out there. I'm still a little hesitant about it, but I'm sure that'll go away as we climb and get back to the PCT. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for an update. I'll check in as we go. So we're back on the Double Slide Trail, which is all uphill for 2.5 miles.
Except for like 1 foot. It's like 1 foot they won't be. Maybe 5, but that's it.
It's not super steep, but after a few days, you notice.
It's still a lot of uphill. To start the day.
That it is. It's nice to be doing it in the daylight instead of at night again.
Oh, yeah. Has its benefit.
Yeah. Really amazing views though. Second breakfast time. Bagel, cream cheese, and tomato sandwiches. So, I haven't done much video on the way up the Double Slide Trail because it's been super rocky and water covered and, well, uphill. This is actually minimally rocky compared to some of it, so it's been a climb. Not horrible, but not bad either.
But non-stop.
Some pretty awesome views. But we are almost to Saddle Junction, so very nearly there. So we made it to Saddle Junction and just took a break right over there by that rock. Just hung out for probably about 30-40 minutes, and now we are back on trail and heading north. I think so. It's just a Nero today. I think we're only planning on going another like 1.3 miles. So almost done with our day. My brain's a little scrambled. We have like 900 feet of elevation gain though, so it's going to be a bit of a climb, even though we're not far. So I find this interesting. Technically there's no camping around here, but we keep seeing fully established campsites all around. So who knows? The sign says don't, so we're not. Up we go. So it's about heading on towards 4, and we're just doing the last mile and a half to camp. And we are steadily climbing up towards 9,000 feet. I think we get to like 9,005 before we head down a little bit. And I think I'm feeling it. It's a little harder for me to breathe, and I have, you know, exercise-induced asthma, and I'm not super fit. So I'm usually huffing and puffing anyway, but I'm kind of like slightly getting lightheaded and a little bit of a headache if I don't like stop and drink some water and stuff. So we've definitely gotten to some altitude in our training hikes and such, but we don't live very high. Like the altitude we live at isn't.
We live at like 500 feet.
Yeah, we're like not far above sea level. And I think the highest we've ever gotten is like just past 7,000. So now that we're up above 8,000, I'm feeling it, I think. A little lightheaded, some headaches, having to stop and breathe a bit more. So nothing crazy, and I'm definitely going slow, but I'm feeling it. So just taking it super slow as we climb. Very tired today, and my knee's giving me some trouble, which I'm not too happy about, but it's pretty cool. We're heading up towards the peak side trail, so we're getting closer and closer to San Jacinto. So, and these trails around here are really stunning, really beautiful. We were just kind of joking because I know that a lot of local hikers come through this area, you know, weekend backpackers and stuff. And I was just commenting to Corey because we just saw a campsite kind of hidden away, and I wonder how many people come up here not realizing that there's like a long trail, or that people
It's like,
yeah, that people like backpack through this area, and so I just wonder how many people come across tents up here and kind of get curious about it, because we're near the PCT, and that definitely happens at home, so I'm sure it happens up here too. All right, I'm gonna keep climbing. Back in snow, at least in patches. Just point to camp.
we're stopping at an earlier camp just because the one we were looking at updated with a comment that makes us feel like it's going to be windy and loud and kind of horrible. So we're stopping less than a mile earlier to a hopefully nicer campsite, but we'll see. The altitude is kicking my ass. No joke. Trail is actually over there in all that snow. And home for the night.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking
If you
forward
need
to
a
it.
flat spot, I mean, you know, feel free to pull up.
All right.
Good evening. So we're in camp and I just had dinner. Whoa. And it is getting cold. We're
They're
up
at
somewhere.
9,000 bloody feet.
We're up somewhere around 9,000 feet and surrounded by snow. Thankfully, there isn't much wind at the moment. Knock on wood.
We're pretty sheltered too.
And we're pretty sheltered, surrounded by rocks and trees, and it's a pretty decent campsite. It was only supposed to have like 2 or 3 sites, but we have 3 people here right now, or 3 tents here right now, and then there's like 2 more sites just behind us, off the trail, so you could fit easily like 10 people here. Yeah, so it's cold. But we're just gonna huddle up together, and I have all of my clothing in my sleeping bag with me, and Corey and I are gonna curl up next to each other and try and stay warm. Short day today, but it was all uphill, and my knee was giving me a lot of trouble, so...
And we're at 9,000 feet.
Yeah.
Right next to the San Jacinto summit.
But so my knee was giving me some trouble today, so even though it was a really short day, there was a lot of climbing, and it still felt like a day of hiking. But yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is for tomorrow. Originally we were planning on slack packing up to the San Jacinto Peak and calling it a day after that. But I don't know what the plan is right now, so I think we're just gonna figure out what the plan is tomorrow. But good day overall. We're at Idlewild, and we are back on trail. So yeah, it's pretty much the only update. My head hurts right now, but I think that that's just the elevation. It's not super bad. So I'm just gonna drink some water, and I just had dinner. I'm gonna try to get some good sleep. So I'll see you all tomorrow.